Hello everyone and welcome to Togoris MTG. Today we are streaming Modern and Jeskai Ascendancy. In this case, this is the list that guy from my city, a friend of me, Luis, made top 8 this weekend in a challenge. It has some old tech and new tech. In this case, it's the classic Ascendancy deck with Scatters, Embries, Tamillos, Sagas. But it plays much more into the Pinnacle Emissary part, where you also play cards like Thawcast and Meeting of Minds, Pauper Stable. This card is for blue and 3. At this instant, you convoke and you draw 2 cards. So you could, in theory, play turn 1 Pinnacle Emissary, then cast Mox Opal and Bubble, and then tapping the Emissary and the tokens, you will, and pay for the Mox, you will be able to draw 2 cards, which is decent. Then it plays a Bitter Reunion, which is a strange card to have. I'm not sure why it's there, but we're gonna play it anyway. Then some Flame of Honor, and the sideboard is quite stable. Some Disenchants, Pyroclast, Harbingers, Lots of Negation, Rebukes, Consent to Memories, Tormod Script, and Pithy Needle. Just classic. I usually like more to play Lantern over Tormod Script, but I guess the Crypt does combo with Embry, so while you are on the Ascendancy loop, I think it's just to kill the same turn that you play Embry. Yes, but you can do it mostly the same with Cutter. So keeping Cutter to Embry is 2 mana, while Bitter Rune is 1 mana. I don't know. Okay, round 1 against Awesome Possum. This set is quite weak. I'm going to mulligan. No artifacts is something you don't want to see in this kind of decks. What is our mana base looking at? It's Surveil blue-red. So I'm going to put the blue-red land back and just cast a turn 1 Embry. With a bit of luck, we cast a turn 2 Thawcast. This costs 2-3 mana currently. Boros is usually not a color that kills Embry. Maybe Dismember. Okay, this seems like Samwise or maybe I can cast this for the full value. For 3, let me think. 3 mana, I cast Emissary, then I have this, and I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. I'm going to cast for the full mana the Emissary. I think it's a better way of using my turn. Cutter and Embry, sure. Spy Mount as well. So this is probably Yawgmoth. Maybe some kind of weird Grave Crawler combo. Cauldron. Okay. This stops our bubble. Red Cutter. I'm going to target Amber. Recast Amber. Things trigger. I could cast another Embry. I'm just gonna swing this turn. Yeah, they eat Babel now. The truth is that they didn't eat my Mox. Has been bad for me. But anyway, I'm going. Let's see what I can do this turn. They're at 14. Rumble. Sure. Bowmaster here at probably getting the land, and maybe they get the Bowmaster, but they need black mana. They can make black mana with Triad. They get the Bowmaster. Okay, they have a Swamp. Okay, they eat this. I play another Embry. Keep this Embry. Bell Bomb. Okay, so now I cast Bubble. Things trigger. Attack core is still connected to the new token. Yes. Maybe I should have first. Oh, this was bad. I should have casted okay, this was bad. I should have casted the play Embry, then equipped, then play the Bubble. Yeah, that was bad. That was badly played. Stable Master in response, sure. Okay, this doesn't matter. I played bad here. I will have a token that's equipped now. They're gonna chomp. Cast Embry, equip Embry, tap Embry, cast Bubble, Grist. Sure. Create a 1/1. Sure. Yeah. Pithy Needle, Whip Flare, I guess. Spellbound doesn't do much. A bit troublesome. All the Bowmasters that deck plays. Doesn't place a lot of Collector Rufus. I will try like so. I don't think Yawgmoth is a good matchup. I also don't think Yawgmoth is a good deck, but I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Okay. This hand does things, I guess. And I guess I have to surveil on turn 1. I don't draw a land. Okay, we are going to play this surveil plan. Maybe I should have surveilled on turn 0 and yeah, that was bad. Boseiju, Hepatra, Cooling Ritual. And Ritual is such a strong card. Okay, they get Hepatra. I need to find a land here. That's not a land. Land one time. If they have Fossil Vigor, that could end badly. Attack for 2. Not yet sacrificing my card. Calling Ritual is non-land permanent. Okay, I will keep Saga. Innkeeper, sure. This creates a treasure token that can kill my orc. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice my Bubble to draw a card. They have a Rumble on top. They can Bowmaster me. No Bowmaster. I didn't draw land. But Cutter triggers. I cannot cast Flowcast. They go to 12. So probably not having a Calling Ritual. Let's see if that's 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana. That's a Yawgmoth. Sure. Okay. They need another wolf to kill me. If they draw another wolf, I'm mostly dead. Land. 11. Patra. This means they can put. I think this kills me. I think this is lethal. No, maybe not. With Flare. I'm gonna cut Bitter Reunion and 1 Thought I think they did kill me. I think they can now with the Hepatra and the Yawgmoth and the Wolf draw their whole deck. Maybe they need to sacrifice the Innkeeper, but I'm not winning the game. Also, you don't need to die, but not being able to win is also like dying. Meeting of Minds. I don't need another draw spell. Jeskai. White. They can only place one white land. I guess I want to draw a card. And if they have Bowmaster, they lose this turn with the Bowmaster. I'm fine. Wolf, Tamillo, Mox Amber. This triggers attack, block with Orc Army. Draw 2 cards, 2 damage. Draw 2 damage there, 5 damage. I get some triggers. This flips. Oof, okay. I miscounted. This is... Okay, I thought this will only grow 1, and now it grows 2. That was bad. I thought the army will only grow 1, so I will trade, but that's not how it works. So they can attack for 3, my Tamillo. That was a bad play. This is a Rumble. Hepatra, Arbor, Patra, sure. And it deals combat damage. When she deals combat damage. Patra cannot be cast this turn if they don't play a land. Bowmaster is such a strong card. 5 Master Bolt here, so they kill my Tamillo. Okay. That's something. Here I'm going to cast Tamillo. Cast Pinnacle Emissary. 1, 2, 3. Cast Mox Amber. Keep this. Thought cast. Draw 2. Tamillo flips. Plus here. Play Mox Opal. Attack. It should not be able to Yawgmoth me this turn. And I can... This gets warped. I can put a construct token next turn, and I can, if I draw a land, put a second construct token, or even put double construct token and give haste to 1, searching for another box. Okay, yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. By Master Bolt. Attack on Tamillo, sure. They probably have a fatal push for this. Maybe something else. Boseiju? Okay. Boseiju, I search for Steam Vents. They kill Tamillo. Counters on Epatra. This 1 counter. This doesn't have that touch. Saga. Okay, let me think. I can play another Mox. I guess it's better to just play Bubble. Needle on Yawgmoth, Rand Physician. And then equip my 8/8 and attack with everything. 6, 7, 8. They go to 1. Wolves come back. Okay. 1 life to your worst opponent. Okay. At 1 life, they are not very easy to win. They cannot swing for 12 back, so okay, we beat Yawgmoth against Wolf. 2-2. Turn 1 Embry. No more lands, but turn 1 Embry. Bubble. What are you going to draw? Emperor of Bones. So this is Reanimator, or okay, this is Grixis Reanimator, probably. This is a removal. Thoxis. A nice opponent. Draw 2. Draw for the turn. And to cast this to dodge some discard spells. If I draw Mox Opal, I can cast Thocast. I think having 4 Ascendancy the deck is not what you want. Frogberto, sure. So I think I have to spike a Mox. So okay, a land 2-3. Now I want to crack the bubble. I want to test Oculus, and they are going to unearth it. I think I'm not winning this game anymore. We had a weak hand that depends on Embry, and it did not. I could still draw white mana, and with white mana cast Ascendancy. But I think I die next turn anyway. So okay, there, it's fine. I'm not winning this game. Tormod Script. I guess I'm gonna cut 1 Ascendancy, and that's it. I don't have many cards for this. We just try to combo through. They don't play that much disruption in counter spells, so we go with our plan and try to win. Oof, this hand is very bad. Saga Gaming. El Tritón podría atacar. No. So I don't think Harbinger is going to be able to win this game. They play Thoxis, and they can have 1 swamp and work all the game. So I don't think that you can win with Harbinger. They will see it, or yeah, of course. Okay, I'm going to draw Cutter. Hope that my opponent does not have Persist. Okay, Emperor of Bones. This is a pretty good draw. They should have not exiled the card with Emperor. Looting, sure. Emperor, Oculus, and Watery Grave. You have another looting? Persist the Oculus. Okay. Now I might be able to raise that. There are some scenarios where it works. Those scenarios doesn't happen often, but Mox Opal. Now next turn I can cast Ascendancy into Mox, and then the construct on taps. And what is this? They have another Oculus under it. Yeah, another Oculus. Sure. Beat my opponent. It's going to be easy. 14. Toxis. Best card to take is Mox, but maybe they don't know. Oh, they took meeting. Okay. So maybe discard Ascendancy. I'm at 8. This is non-creature spells, right? The non-creatures. No, I died to the 2 flyers. If I had another spell to cast, I could cast Emissary and put a flying token. But it was a fast game against Reanimator. Okay, round 3 against God Shadow. Why did you copy the bad deck list? I posted on Twitter the good one because I downloaded from Godfish. Okay, this hand is good. You had 3 hours to see it and send me the good one. I did not see the good list. Okay, there we have Emissary into Moxen. I could have probably... No, I played Tamillo. This goes warped. Okay, Toxis me. Fatal push Tamillo. Emissary go. Against most decks, Saga and some tokens will do the job. It's probably Reanimator again. Flame of Honor. That is Grixis. Okay. Grixis with us. Focus, draw 2. I'm not playing Cutter this turn. So now there is an Embry they have to deal with. They're probably playing Grixis with us. I think this player has played this deck a lot. With the Final Fantasy card that is like Yawgmoth will. I guess like so. Tamillo. Okay. We're playing against a control deck, so mulliganing is bad. You have to keep mediocre hands just for the sake of the hand does things. Tamillo. This is not going to survive. Like, never ever. Maybe they just want to get the Surveil first. Thunder Trappy. Fatal Push. Maybe that Fatal Push is too late for you. And here I cast I'm going to cast Embry for 2 mana. Maybe I should flip the Tamiyo. Okay, let me think 1 second. Or can I do everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can flip the Tamiyo. Yeah, I guess flipping the Tamiyo is a bit better. Maybe I have Force of Negation. That pause is very Force of Negation-y. So now they need double removal for my 2 cards. Prevail. Okay, they cannot cast Flame of Anor now. On top. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sure. Maybe I wait a bit more. I don't know. I can cast Jeskai Ascendancy. The thing is, they probably have a Force of Negation. So, expecting a Force of Negation is casting Ascendancy better than just casting Pinnacle Emissary. Oh, I cannot cast for Evoke. Okay, sure. Of my draw 4. I don't know. I think we are going to end up winning with that. Flare. Oh, they had a Flare. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I should have played the Bubble. I can play Pinnacle Emissary next turn again. Maybe I want, maybe not. I prefer to have the Construct. They don't have the Wizard anymore. Bolt on Embry, sure. Okay, here we are back on the Saga plan, which is going to work probably. Mythic of Minds seems so medium. Now we play the Saga and we are... Okay, Flame of Honor. We are Lightning Bolt proof. I don't want to crack the bubble. Napcaster. Okay, sure. And now Flame. Yeah, draw 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to get the Thocast mana anyway. Construct. Embry. This activates Thocast. And if I draw a land, I can draw other 2 cards. Not yet. Hidetsugu. That's bad. Okay, I crack this. Kolagan's Command, sure. Hidetsugu consumes all. The bane of everything. Okay, we have another Flame of Honor. That would be bad. Not drawing a land last turn. Kill this. Draw 1 card. Draw another card. Steam Vents. And Tamiyo. So now this turn every graveyard will be exiled. So Toxis on some of my cards. Cutter. Riptide Laboratory. So they have a Kolagan's Command. And I'm gonna slam Jeskai Ascendancy. Counterspell. This flips. Attack. Okay. Damage. And draw 2 cards. 2 cards. This is not a wizard, right? Ogre Shaman, and this is the target wizard you control. Okay. Draw 2, 5 damage. Draw 2, 5 damage. They need another counterspell. If they have it, then what can I do? They have another counterspell. Seriously. Never lucky. Trample. This is 4. I got to 1. I really got to 2. Another counterspell. The top deck had 3 counterspells in a row. Okay, sure. Okay. Triple counterspell into Bolt to lethal me. Such a disaster. I'm bringing in the Consign to Memory. This can counter a Snapcaster Mage or Hidetsugu Consumes All. Okay, game 3. 1, 2. Okay, I could get a Surveillant, but I want a white source from the Flooded Strand. Cancel the charts. No. Here I could make the token and then play Embry, and then I guess this has got use of my mana. Okay, yeah, I'm going to force the issue here. Consign that, sure. Okay, I'm fine with this. They counter my Mox, which was free. Get another token. I get a Mox. With the Mox, I draw 2 cards. Flare that, sure. Attack. They probably have Hidetsugu Consumes All this turn, but whatever. That was given. Oh, there's command. That was the only reason this happened like this way. Okay. Now we have Ascendancy, which can be good in a future. Cutter. I could cast Emissary here, but no real reason to do so. They are probably going to Kozilek me, also Kolagan me. I discard Emissary, sure. Cancel the charts. Look at 5, get 1. Mythic of Minds or Thocast? Thocast is harder to cast right now. Would have been good to have the Consign when they started with the Rebuke. I'm not very good at finding my 4th land. That's very bad here because they can't start getting ahead with the Snapcaster. Mox Opal. Let's see. They bounce, they replay. Flame of Honor, just draw 2, sure. Okay. Okay, now I can draw another card with meetings. Snapcaster. It's 2 damage and I discard. Okay, I will be able to cast some spells sooner or later. If I have time for it, is another issue. Bones. I'm gonna keep my 5th land in hand. 3, Colagan. Kill that, bones that. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm dead. If Tsugo consumes all, it's a card. I don't like this deck that much. I think it's better to have the more mid-range version with less Ascendancies. Ascendancies are a very bad card. Okay, round 4 against Magic Library. Here we have turn 1 Embry, turn 1 Tamillo, and then turn 2 we can do some stuff. Probably waiting on this. Okay. Sacred Foundry and Galvanic. Ocelot Pride, sure. Okay, now I get to do all the nice stuff. Sadly, I cannot use Flame of Honor to the full potential, but still going to be fine, I guess. Look at me, Surveil, Showcast, that's a card I wish to draw. Okay, Ocelot Pride does nothing now. Draw cards. Okay, this was a decent turn. Ocelot does nothing. Second land. And Plains, Sacred Foundry, Bombardment, sure. I can get the Focus back, play another Tamillo, and then draw 2, destroy target artifact. No, sorry, draw 2, this 5 damage. This flips, my opponent chooses not to do anything with it. I'm going to play Mox, draw 2 more cards, and swing for 2. I got off a Ragavan, but whatever. Now I can play Pinnacle Emissary for full cost. Now they have an Ajani that shoot at my token. Sure. Yeah, Ajani Bombardment. It's not the end of the world, but it's a strong combo. Destroy my token. Sure. So for red, I'm gonna play Pinnacle, Mox. They could, in theory, kill my Emissary now. I'm gonna focus again. Tamillo's probably die next turn to the Ajani anywhere. Search for islands. And I'm going to play 1 cutter. My plans to next turn just go crazy with double cutter. I cannot Flame of Honor Ajani. To target creature who cannot damage planeswalkers, sadly. It's better. I would have done that for sure. But that's why I run Galvanic. You can play both. The problem is you need to play just a spot removal Lightning Bolt or so. I like Lightning Bolts. Now they will probably play something, activate Ajani plus and kill my Pinnacle Emissary, attack Tamillo, but my turn is going to be explosive in some way. Quest of Victory. I don't care. Plains. Drawing Charm. Okay. This is probably not the biggest thing they can do. Okay. I think they threw away their Throwing Charm. Red mana Cutter. This is going to be an aggressive turn. Tamillo. 3/6. I have to jump with both. Another Opal. I cannot lethal them, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I will get to play Embry, switch to this 5 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 mana to play Embry, switch, and recast Bubble. It's better this than drawing a card. Switch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Bubble, cast Embry. I guess it's better to just draw 1 card here. Meeting of Minds. Embry. Now I can cast Meeting. Tamillo flips, which is decent. This triggers Tamillo flips. Okay, I plus. Back here. I probably can double block. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. If they double block this, I have to attack with both. They're going to let it die. But for me, the Tamillo will stop the Voice of Victory. Okay. Land. Decent Pyro. Okay. this doesn't do much. Guide of Souls, sure. Attacking gets you energy, but nothing else. You have to be aware on the swing back. Okay, that's nothing. Just get 2 tokens that you can sacrifice at something. And this is probably going to be TimeBolt, so that I don't get something back. Maybe Embry. Embry might be stronger card. Take 0. Ah, no, this is not affected by the TimeBolt trigger. Sure. TimeBolt gone. What do you want to do with Embry? Better Reunion will be an artifact, it will be great, but cannot replay it with Embry. How many things do you want to blow up? Bubble, red mana. I cast 1 Pinnacle Emissary. I'm going to cast another Pinnacle Emissary. Things trigger. Bubble. Things triggers. More triggers. Bubble myself. See something useful. Spell bomb. Can be good. More tokens, more triggers. I keep a Mox. They will have to jump there somehow. Jump with both. Try the token. Yeah. Take 10. The opponent is probably going to fetch this turn. I don't know if I can die from 14. Probably if a Johnny it could happen. Pyromancer gets you 1 life, 1 token. Discard Galvanic Discharge. Still game 1, right? Sacred Foundry. Ayani. This is lethal, right? Ayani. 13. Oh, I think maybe I survive. 7, 6. Oh no, they just attack. I know they cannot attack with everything. I can attack with everything, but I can block everything. Okay. I know they can attack just with this and shoot. No, that is 3, 6. 1 more die. Dead to Johnny and Bombardment. Just beating you out from nowhere. That combo is so sad. The Galvanic Bombardment combo that wins from nowhere is so stupid. Okay. Yeah, this hunt is not bad. Thundering Falls, go. Flame of Honor. I guess I need a land, and I already have Whip Flare as a removal. Cutter into Mox. Okay. I'm gonna hold back to block. They're probably using a removal on my Monk, but that means I will be able to Whip Flare better. Voice of Victory, sure. Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory having 3 Thornets and not dying to Pyroclams effects is so strong. Do you want to change the equipment? No, not this time. Probably discarding the Mox. Okay, I did not draw land. I'm gonna attack with this one. I have 2 artifacts on board. Survey land before anything else. Swing. With voice, yes. I'm going to block 1 of the tokens. They might not have removal. 1, 2, 3. Wrath for 0. Okay. This is like doing nothing, right? Another cutter. Bubble. Trigger yes. Trigger yes. I'm gonna only attack with 1. Still holding back. Galvanic there, sure. They could Embry. That's 2 damage of the... Okay. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to crack this. Let's see, maybe I draw a land. What does my opponent have? And Bubble. Mox Opal. Mox Opal. Do I want to put it in? 3. I guess yes. This probably means that they have to jump. So cast Mox Opal. Okay. Double cutter is a big amount of cutters. Okay. Same plan. Okay, we have no colored mana, so I mulligan. It's a very bad hand, but I guess. God of Souls. Goblin Bombardment. This just to be efficient with my mana. And maybe cast a turn 2 Thawcast. No, they play land. And for 2 mana, Ajani. That's life and energy. Moxamber. Thawcast. Draw 2, Mox Opal. That's, I guess, not something I want to draw. Mox Hammer, sure. Sacred Foundry. I would like to draw Pyroclast, even if it's not going to work anymore, because they're probably just putting the counters on the Guide of Souls. Too far behind. My opponent played 2 cards, and I am already so far behind. Clarion Conqueror. Damage. 12. I can cast... Emissary and Cutter. I can cast Cutter. 12. Emissary doesn't do much. I can cast Saga. I don't see how I get away with this. Kill this, play this, and play this as a chump blocker. Okay. This is so bad. This lets me have something to block this turn and maybe next turn. That's very bad. That's a lot of pride. I think if they have another Ajani, I almost dead. Attack, flying, that's 7 damage. This is not going to work. More cat, more energy. Jeskai Ascendancy. This is the second counter here. Yeah, no spells. I died to everything from every direction. Okay, let us play the last round. Yeah, not having spot removals is very bad in the deck. Like, you need to have lightning bolts or something like that. And Jeskai Ascendancy has been terrible the whole league. I like the one I play that you have like two Ascendancies to just maybe win with it, but you play much more into the mid-range deck. So here we Tamiyo, and then this card has been very, very weak. I mean, this card is good if you have like an explosive turn 1 with Emissary, but why not playing Kappa instead? Probably just this guy here. We're playing against blue-white control. Blue-white control. I hate playing against blue-white control, but yeah, whatever. Dramatic ending. Tamiyo. No artifacts. We can attack here because our opponent is not playing Snapcaster Mage to Kahira, so we just swing, land. We could have Wrath of the Skies. Another prismatic ending. Narset. Sure. So that means that this turn, if they don't have Solitude or Force of Negation, we win. Cult ends. Whatever. Lord Fountain. Opal. Or take mana. Get Bubble. Ascendancy. Counterspell. I'm not going to draw on this card. Never. Because if I do it, this just... My opponent should not have a Solitude. Opponent, you can concede. This is just slow, but I'm going to... They have double Solitude, I lose anyways, so... Doesn't matter much. I could cast the other Mox and make infinite tokens too. That can be maybe interesting in case my opponent has double Solitude. Okay, my opponent concedes, but was dead anyway. So, Metallic Rebuke, Force of Negation. This can destroy Orim's Chant, a few Moxen. But the Ronin is fine. Meter of Minds. Okay, like so. Some counters, a lot of value. Maybe I can cut one Ascendancy for one of those. We have turn to Cutter. There's a lot of tension with these two cards. Like, you want to cast this on turn 1, but you also want to cast this. Some tension there. They might have some Spell Snare. Opal. Not a card I want now. Spell Snare. Force of Negation. Okay, that's good for me. Means they probably don't have anything to deal with that. That's Narset. Land will be very good. Opponent picks the fairy. Land, please. Okay, I'm going to attack Narset here so that they don't get another card out of it. They could still have Days Undoing and ruin my day. It's not that good. Okay, a Reach. That's a slow card. The fairy, sure. This bounces a token. Okay, bouncing the token. Orim's Chant. Yeah, sure. Okay, this is just time. 5 mana and the fairy plus. What they want to do with 5 mana. Most of the relevant spells are 4 mana. Another Orim's Chant. Okay, this is not doing anything relevant to them. Like, they are losing. Okay, a Reach. They draw this card. I just discard. Consult the charts. Pick it. Okay. Oh, I got to draw a card. Emery. Cast with Warp. Bubble. Here, even if the Wrath, it's okay. So, there's like 90% chance they Wrath me here. 2 mana. What is this? Prismatic Ending, the Cutter. They draw land. They don't have a Wrath. Snare Ghost. Okay. I draw Force of Negation that does nothing in front of the fairy. But I have a combo next turn if they don't have anything. But another Narset, sure. They reveal cards. And what gets revealed? Predict what? They are missing one land. Maybe they play Teferi Minos. That's a plan on Embry. That would be good for me. Okay. That's quite fine for me. Matic ending the Mox. This is so bad, but this gives prowess, so I'm not gonna discard any cards. Attack Narset. For 2 mana, 1 damage, and something was gonna get hasty in the future. No, I feel good with Narset. No. Pinnacle Emissary. Your Narset is not going to resolve in this world. In the world that I want to draw cards. Flooded Strand. They need to fetch. Kahira is taken. Sure. Tamillo. Draw 2. Tamillo flips. Plus. Go. Surveil blue-red. Nothing against about getting with Tamillo for some negation back. They did this. Verdict into Kahira. No, Kahira just. That's strange, at least. I'm gonna get back Fossil Negation. Embry. Crack Bitter Reunion. Okay, Solitude. My creatures get haste. That's fine. I should have attacked with a token. Maybe they missed. Draw this card. Sure. Ascendancy. And discard a land. So they still have Verdict. And another card. Attack with both into Tamillo. That's fine. Okay. Still on the... Now on the Saga plan. Going to attack with this. Not going to make another token. Señor de la Costa, gracias por el follow. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raids. Cory Steel Cutter. And Steam Vents makes Jeskai Ascendancy. Yes. I'm going to attack with everything because they are champ blocking. Because they're probably just wrathing away next turn. It could, in theory, block with the Solitude on the Monk. And now, 3 cards. Take all the damage. Swing, gain for life, go to 16. You should wrath me. Draw this card. Sure. No, spells are happening. 3 cards remaining. So, no wrath. Solitude on top. Embry enters into play. And I cast Cutter on Embry. You have another Solitude. Okay. I pick Mithras Bubble. This loops. Surgical on Bubble. This is terribly bad for me, but yeah, sure. I guess it's okay. Okay. Now Verdict is coming. Okay. That Surgical was quite bad, but whatever. And for me, sadly, I didn't have another spell. Attack. Block there. Now they do have to Verdict, right? Another Solitude. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew about the Solitude. Still, okay. But could still die from nowhere. Let me draw a spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So opponent probably dying from this. You have Verdict and another card. Mystical Dispute. I'm going to cast Force of Negation because it's a spell. Going to discard Pinnacle Emissary. And now I draw 2. Now I Thought-cast. It's the same mana, the Force of Negation there. Tamillo goes. I choose to draw on this card. This. Okay. So this is 7/7 trample. This is flying. So I can cast another Cory Steel Cutter. 5. This attacking with this is nonsense. Red. It's a cutter. I draw a card. I discard Tamillo. Okay, so I attack with both. They block here, and then this is 15. So they have block with everything. Well, at least with 1 here, and oh, they gain 2 life. If they jump here, okay, they jump here, go to 17, and this is 15. Okay, so they have to jump my Cory. That's my plan. Let's see if this works out. Due to the lifelink, I cannot force them to attack with everything. They are at 7, and 6 and 9 is 15. So they cannot block only with Kahira. This is the block. And then draw something that takes my construct token. Go to 5. And I block. There. They gain life. They verdict me. Now my cutter should end this game. I reach. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to discard with Force of Negation. Okay, they have to verdict. Even if they verdict, they're dead. Blue mana, Embry, equip Embry, Okay, 2-3. I think that having that many Jeskai Ascendancies are not great in the deck due to the mana requirements. I would like to have more cards like Bolt instead of Ascendancies and Meeting of Minds. Bitter Reunion was medium card. And my last thing is there is a lot of tension between cards like Embry and Cory and the Moxen and Pinnacle Emissary, because one of them you want to cast your cards early, the other makes that you want to cast the cards late. So the tension about Cutter and Emissary is there. I don't know, I think I like more the older versions with the Emissary. Most of the times, starting with Meeting of Minds, if you can cast Meeting of Minds on turn 1, you probably should have cast a Kappa there, and the Kappa wins the game. So thanks for the raids, Enano de la Costa and Alberto, and for the sub of Tesnal. So we see us tomorrow.